Fellow Scouts, when you joined Scouting, you had visions of fun and adventure, of camping and hiking in the great outdoors. The fact that you are here tonight shows that you have begun to find the joy that comes from living the life of a true Scout. You have also found that Scouting is more than fun and games. It is an adventure in sharing the Scout spirit with your friends. You already know that this spirit is shown through your friendliness and helpfulness to the other members of your patrol and your troop. A true Scout does not take the easy path. Instead, they make the upward trail seem easy. They follow their conscience. Where others lose their way, a true Scout counts for direction on the stars and the compass of Scouting, the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. Others take notice of them, for the example of a true Scout is clear. The upward trail in Scouting leads to recognition by your fellow campers and election to the Order of the Arrow, the Brotherhood of Cheerful Service. The Order of the Arrow was founded by Dr. E. Erner Goodman and Carol A. Edson in 1915 at the Treasure Island camp of the Philadelphia Council, Boy Scouts of America, as a way to recognize the accomplishments and leadership of campers who went above and beyond the call of duty, and who best exemplified the Scout Oath and Law in their daily lives. They decided to use the lore of the local Lenape Native Americans as an attractive basis for their ceremonies, and as a way to honor Americans who lived in this land for thousands of years before other people came to this continent. As Scouting's National Honor Society, the purpose of the Order of the Arrow is to recognize those who best exemplify the Scout Oath and Law in their daily lives, and through that recognition, cause others to conduct themselves in a way that warrants similar recognition. To promote camping, responsible outdoor adventure, and environmental stewardship as essential components of every Scout's experience in the unit, year-round, and in summer camp. To develop leaders with the willingness, character, spirit, and ability to advance the activities of their units, our brotherhood, Scouting, and ultimately our nation. And to crystallize the Scout habit of helpfulness into a life purpose of leadership and cheerful service to others.
I am the torchbearer of the Order of the Arrow. I represent the Scout spirit for Scouts across our nation, who seek to live in the brotherhood and cheerful service. The ideals of a true Scout are given in the Scout Oath and Law. Please join me now in reciting them. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God my country, to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, and to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. The spirit of Scouting is the single fire which kindles the 15 guidelights of the Scout Oath and Law.
Members of the Order of the Arrow are chosen by their fellow Scouts because of the example they set in living by the guidance of these lights. The requirements for membership are simple. A Scout must be at least first class in rank in a Scouts BSA troop or hold the Discovery Award in a venturing crew. Both Scouts and adult Scouters must have 15 nights of camping in the last 2 years. 5 of those nights must be part of a long-term camp. An election is then held with all eligible Scouts on the ballot. A Scout must receive at least 50% of the votes cast to be elected as a candidate for Order membership.
There are Scouts here tonight who have been selected as worthy candidates for admission to our Order. As the Chief calls your name, troop number, and/or city, please come forward in front of the camera.
From Troop 202 Topsom, Elijah B. From Troop 3 Air, Dylan G., Noah H., Preston P., and Elliot M. From Troop 39 Phillipston, James B., Jackson L., and Micah M. From Troop 132 Upton, Jacob G., Andre C., and Kyle R. And from Troop 44 Morristown, Ben B., Chris B., Winter C., Jeffrey R., and Alan U. Please give one more round of applause for everyone who was just called out. Their fellow scouts have conferred one of scouting's greatest honors upon them. As a member of the Order of the Arrow, they will be expected to return with renewed inspiration to offer greater service to you, their fellow scouts. They may also be someday able to serve even more scouts through service in our lodge. However, they must first go upon a journey of discovery, assisted by their new brothers in the Order. They will undergo an induction that begins with a day of testing, which we call the ordeal, and continues with a further period of several months, during which they will realize that the tests of the ordeal provide them with additional ways to handle the challenges of daily life.
As the waters of the nighttime quench the memories of daylight, trails grow dimmer, many wander through the shadows without guidance. Will you carry light in darkness so that others may not stumble? Will you reach your hand to others? Will you comfort, guide, and teach them? And be cheerful in their service. Then be humble in your spirit, and recall when you were honored. Unto whom great things are given, from him great things are required.
Fellow Scouts, mark these candidates well. In the days to come, look to their example. Learn from them what it means to be a Scout Honor Camper. And next year, you may be selected by your fellows to join us. This concludes our 2022 Week 4 call-out ceremony.